Peace, love, and light, Capricorn-Aquarius Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Aquarius season love reading. I am so very excited to bring this reading to you. Thank you for your patience. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had an amazing birthday season. I hope it was filled with love, filled with light, and just joy. And I just thank you for being patient with me. I know this is coming to you a little bit post that, but due to, I have a real job in real life, guys, and actually 2 jobs. So, my time, sometimes things get a little crazy depending on what's going on with work for me. I would really love to get to a point where I could do these readings full times, but that's just not where I am in the moment. So thank you again for your patience. And I just want to, touch on, we lost, it's so sad. Okay, I'm not going to cry. We lost a great light in this world, Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, and that happened on a special day in my family. We were celebrating a birthday, and it just kind of turned everybody's world upside down, especially mine. My spirit was then called to do some healing work in the collective, so my energy was kind of down. That's why it took me a little while to kind of start these readings. So again, thank you for your patience, and I am sending all of the love, all of the light and peace to anyone and everyone who felt affected by these tragic deaths, who were close. It doesn't matter if you were a fan, connected or not connected, or just, just felt it. Like, you are not alone. We are all in this together. We're going to keep going, you know what I'm saying? One foot in front of the other. Keep that Mamba mentality alive and well. And I just send all of the love, all of the peace and light to everyone and the Bryant family, and just pray that, we all can cherish each other more, love each other more while we're all here. So I am very grateful for all of you tuning in. I'm grateful for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions. Thank you to everyone who has purchased a personal reading from me. Thank you. They have been wonderful. Your energy is all beautiful. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, go ahead and check the description box below. You can email me at cuspofrosestarot@gmail.com. We'll talk about the types of readings and prices. And then we'll just kind of move from there, okay? And generally, you can get your reading within 7 days from your payment date, all right? So keep that in mind. If you're interested, go ahead and holler at me. If not, that's perfectly okay, all right? Just to kind of keep some shop for those who are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the Cusp of Roses family. I begin every reading with a quick prayer. That is a time for you to do some mantras, say your own prayers, meditate, and affirm, use affirmations that kind of connect you with your divine power, your higher self, or your spiritual team, Keep in mind that for me, love energy is not very general, but has a couple different categories it can touch. So if you're not watching these videos for romantic love, this could touch on career, this could touch on finance, this can touch on family, this can touch on friends, not just romantic love, right? So it could even be coworkers. It's anything that resonates with the love vibration, right? That 528 hertz, anything that has that tone to it in your vortex, I could pick up in this reading. Now, mind you, I could be picking up on something you're going through in the current moment, right? When you're watching this reading, I could be picking up on something you've already evolved through energetically, like coming from your past. I could also be picking up on something that could be in your future. So again, take what resonates, okay? Leave the rest. If you want to come back, I actually recommend coming back like a week out after you watch it, just to check back in to see if anything has changed, because energy shifts like this super quick. So something I might just be picking up on something that's just a little accelerated or a little slowed down, depending on where you are in your own energetic journey, okay? So if nothing resonates, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your reading. Just go ahead and check out the playlist section that I have. I have all of the cusp. Every cusp has their own playlist. as well as every season has its own playlist, okay? And then I have a separate playlist for my chakra readings. And then I also have curated some playlists for meditation music, chakra healing music, Reiki sessions and music that has helped me, as well as mantras that I like to use to just kind of boost positive energy, help me ground and center myself or connect with the universe. Go ahead and check those out. Put those out there for y'all to just deepen your own spiritual practice and just enjoy the things that I enjoy as well. So let me know how you like those. Again, that's all in the playlist section. Hopefully I can get to 1,000 subscribers soon, or, in divine timing. I'm cool with either. But as soon as I can start making discussion posts and posting some more information and sharing more things with you guys, as well as have the opportunity to go live. I did have a few comments asking, when you guys can interact with me or, have that opportunity. It's once I get to 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead and share, tell your family, tell your friends, whoever might be into tarot to check me out. All right. And hit that subscribe button. But again, I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you, for all of the love. Thank you so much for just positively engaging my channel. Thank you for your words of encouragement when I do go a little MIA. I know we're all truly connected as one. They really do help me, and I really do appreciate it, and I hope to repay that energy back out to you guys in these readings, okay? So yeah. That's 6 minutes in, and we'll go ahead and hop into the prayer, and then I'm going to kind of talk about the energy I was picking up for Capricornians. Again, if you're cross-watching, that's totally cool. If you're not a cusper and you have Capricorn and Aquarius heavy in your chart, this reading could resonate for you as well, okay? So let's go ahead and say our prayer, all right? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective. Thank you for connecting me and the Capricorn-Aquarius Cusp Collective in this moment in time. I am so grateful to be able to be a clear channel to bring forth the most important messages of love, truth, healing, and light for the overall personal development, ascension, and growth of the Capricorn-Aquarius Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for walking with us, covering us in your love, light, and mercy, lifting us up in courage every day to face every twist and turn that may come and conquer it with ease. We are so grateful that you walk with us. We are so grateful that you give us life every day and give us things to enjoy, all the way from the smallest things to the biggest things. We're just grateful, and we love you, and thank you for loving us, and so it is. Woo! Alrighty. Capricornians. So, what I was picking up in your energy field as a collective, a lot coming through that third eye of yours, a lot of wisdom, passion as well that wanted to flip out, passion through the sacral. Yeah, okay, I'm picking that up too. But definitely heavy in the third eye, a lot of thinking. I think Aquarius season is bringing a lot of precision to your dynamic, in your energy, being able to clearly distinct when you might be really in that unique vibration of Aquarian energy, right? Feeling very at home in that, but seeing things like your foresight in this moment and in this season is just utterly just out of this world. So yeah. Beautiful. Stay optimistic about your love life and let go of control issues. Exactly. Okay. Right. So with that foresight, you may be seeing a lot of opportunities come your way. You may also be seeing a lot of things from your past in a different way, shape, or form, okay? That may kind of, like, if you stay too much in that mental energy, you are going to overthink things. You're going to think, oh, well, what if it's this, that, and third, and then they don't really want this, or this isn't going to happen, and da-da-da-da. Try your very best to try to maintain that snowball. I think that's why your sacral energy highlighted up for me and through the cards. When you are in that, wasn't feeling that. When you are in that energy of maybe overthinking or being too much in your head space, right? Or trying to pick something apart, try to channel that energy into something creative. So whether that be visual arts, performing arts, or just crafts, arts and crafts, or, going and hiking, getting out in nature, like, I definitely feel this strong hermit energy that could come about from being too much in your head. So be very aware of that. And especially with that Capricorn energy, you can get very, very, very detail oriented. It's almost like you're being accelerated through your own third eye, and you're like trying to keep up with all the details, but trying to keep up with all the details is going to kind of run you a little rampant and push you into this controlling energy. That's your Capricorn energy right there. But there's a need to stay optimistic about your love life, right? So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, right? So don't let this very high level of intuitive clarity push you into a negative space about your love life, especially if you've been trying to manifest love, trying to manifest a career, or some type of financial opportunity, or some type of family or friend situation, and it just hasn't happened yet. Keep the faith. Stay optimistic, okay? Let go of control issues. Let go of how it should look according to you, or let go of the idea that what you think and what you're seeing in your third eye is like actual, factual, you know what I'm saying? Like, allow a little space for human error, okay? Anything else going on for Capricorn-aquarius? Anything else going on for Capricorn-aquarius? Yeah, keep that passionate energy alive, okay? Yeah, free yourself. Free your mind. You are that beautiful unicorn in the gates. Can easily hop over the gate, but almost like a little scared and a little timid, right? Free yourself. Absolutely. It's time to take back control of your life. So if you feel like your mind is racing or fixated on one thing or trying to get too much in the details, free yourself. Don't allow your thoughts to control your life in this moment. Try to move from a more passionate, emotional space, right? That sacral energy, okay? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I did see an owl. Excuse me. Yeah, that burping thing is back again. I did see an owl in my vision when I was connecting with your energy. So this could all be you learning wisdom, right? You gaining some sort of spiritual insight that is going to highlight maybe where you have been a little too controlling or a little too fixated on the details of how something should come in, what something should look like, right? Like, it's all good, fine, and dandy to fine tune exactly what you want, so long as you're open to anything kind of happening. When we get fixated in our minds or we overthink things, we tend to build stories and scenarios and situations that don't exist, or that are so narrow in its energetic pathway to you that it almost blocks what you truly want and what you truly desire and what would truly be best for you from coming in, because you're only allowing this one little pathway, be it because you've whittled it down to just this one little square, when you need to kind of like allow all the squares to be a part of the picture. But just say, if I have a preference, this would be my square. But if the universe has something else in mind, I will willingly take that. Like, yes, being connected but not attached, okay? It's going to be very important for you to maintain your mental space and your mental clarity. It's there, but it almost could be too clear, right? To the point where you start to get a little upset that it hasn't happened yet, or it isn't here yet, or that, you know, it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. That type of vibration is what you kind of want to be cautious of. Okay, we got the Emperor and the Truth. Yep. Look at that. Emperor and the Truth. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Just like I was saying, so you may be in a relationship. You may be in a soulmate connection, a spiritual connection, a twin flame connection, whatever you identify with. You're gaining clarity about who this Emperor is in your life. I do feel like I'm talking to feminine Capricornians, okay? And to mind you, we both hold masculine and feminine energy. So you could be a male with feminine energy. That's perfectly fine. But there is an Emperor energy that you're gaining clarity about that's going to require you to keep the faith alive, to keep positive thinking going like a wheel in your mind, so that romance can actually happen, right? Because yeah, I'm definitely feeling like You may get some clarity on some information that's not going to make you too happy and or excited. Okay? Manage that. Do what you can with that. Feel it. Allow it to be. But ultimately, whatever clarity you're getting around this Emperor energy. Now, again, this could be work, right? This could be like a boss, this Emperor. Getting clarity around your boss, getting clarity around maybe even if you are an entrepreneur, gaining clarity on your role, on your power, which could come off as very masculine, right? Needing to find that balance between masculine and feminine. Ooh, my throat kind of went out with that. Yeah, that might be something you're going to discover or need to articulate within yourself. Like, okay, I've been too heavy in masculine energy, wanting the action, wanting to do, wanting to move, rather than being in feminine energy, which is just more receptive, more planted and grounded and rooted. Like, no, it'll come to me. Whereas masculine energy is like, no, I'm going to go get it. Okay, so clarity maybe around some spaces within yourself where this Emperor energy is showing up and maybe needs a little bit of polishing, with some positive thinking, with having faith. Now, if this is someone else you're connected with or an opportunity you're connected with, there is a need to just remain clear. Sword of Truth, that's beautiful. To remain clear on this vibration. So let's say you have the opportunity to create a job at work, right? Or create your own position. Having faith and positive thinking will attract that to you. Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Getting clear around your emotional space. Yeah. Around your emotions, that's what's going to come up for you. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. This Emperor, so for those that this is a different person, Six of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, needing to gain some peace, needing to meditate, go in and pray to find clarity. Then you got the Three of Pentacles. Wow, you could be definitely dealing with an earth energy. This could be you, Capricorn, as well, or your Capricorn energy coming out. Needing to find some sort of balance, needing to take a new approach. Three of Pentacles is like a joint effort, a new approach to a new skill, learning something new. And this is that balance, like I was saying, that give and receive, needing to balance that masculine and feminine energy within you. Or this is that Emperor needing to find some balance in their own give and take, right? Which is going to push them to start something new. But yeah, ultimately, this is you putting your emotions in check. That's definitely Aquarian energy for sure. Ace of Swords, just for me as a reader, it's just strong air. But needing to find some sort of peace, find some sort of truce with your emotions about your love life, about what you have going on. Because if you see this Queen of Cups, it's like she's just focused on her cup. And it's almost in like a somber way where it's like, wow, I have all of this delicious juice in this cup and no one to give it to. Like, ugh, so sad, right? But she's in her power about it. She knows, right? Like, I know that I have a lot of love to give. I know that my love is good. My love is genuine. My love is pure. But you see how she's not looking up to try to hand it out. She's just focused on that. So that might be what Spirit is bringing you to do, to really get clear and fine-tune your emotions in that way. And try not to control things. The Emperor can also stand for control. It could be, again, that Capricorn energy coming in. Capricornians trying to control a situation, maybe trying to control monies that maybe need to be paid out, or trying to get your finances under control, to start something new, to explore a new venture, or to go into a joint venture. So picking up on a couple different timelines, okay? This could all be within yourself. All right. This could be you and a boss, you and a work situation or a career, or this could be a relationship where you are in a Queen of Cups energy, analyzing your emotions, learning your emotions, finding peace with your emotions, gaining clarity around your emotions for this Emperor who is in the midst of sorting and balancing out their material, their pentacles, their finances in order to come together with you to have a new joint beginning, okay? So that's why it's stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Think positively, right? So try not to stoop too deep into this Queen of Cups energy to where it goes in reverse, right? Where it's too much focus on that love or too much focus on the emotion. But I feel like you got a handle on this, Capricorns. You definitely got a handle on this because this Four of Swords is out here. And that's prayer, coming to God, finding peace, searching for just this one sort of truth, right? And you got that right here. The divine is going to bring that to you. So that's basically what this is saying. Go to the divine. You see how this is like stained glass? It's almost like they're in a church. Go to the divine. The divine will hand you the clarity, okay? And then you'll realize, oh, I am just the Queen of Cups. Oh, I just love unconditionally, right? Or, oh, I have a very strong capacity for love. And I'm just going to keep harnessing that, okay? And let this Emperor do what they need to do. Now, again, if this is in with you, yeah, because communication is going to come in fast. Communication about this new beginning, it's like this, as soon as you get into a peaceful state within your energy, Capricornians, it's like this Emperor is going to quickly communicate like, hey, I want to work with you, or hey, let's do this, or hey, I want another commitment, or like, let's give this another try, or hey, I want to be with you, you know, just like, I want to hire you for this position. Hey, I think you would be great for this. Like, it's just going to go like that. So that Four of Swords energy is getting into that optimistic vortex, that vortex of all is working out for me. Everything is okay, right? Everything I desire is mine. Everything is coming. So just speaking those affirmations and to stay optimistic that they are going to work. Try to curb any doubt you may have about your own ability to be an emperor, or an emperor you're connected to, or a career that you're connected to, right? Where you would be in an emperor status, CEO, director, executive, vice president, president, like that type of higher level hierarchy position, okay? All right, let's look into let go of control issues for Capricornians. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Exactly. The Queen of Wands is not the most patient of the queens, okay? She's very used to things happening like that, like quick like fire, right? Just like, let's ignite it. Let's just go. You may be harnessing, I may be talking to some very Empress-like energies. Yeah, maybe harnessing, right? And this fell, interestingly enough, this Ten of Swords fell on the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So it's like you are a little bit tired of waiting for this Emperor to come in with some sort of truth, or to end something, or to have some sort of ending in their thought process or transformation in their thought process. It's like you've watched this Emperor, I definitely feel like it's this Emperor. You've watched this Emperor get stabbed multiple times, like go through all these karmic lessons with these swords, right? And you're like, okay, I'm there, I'm loving you, I'm supporting you, I'm waiting on you, I got faith in you, right? I'm staying optimistic, but like, when are you going to resurrect yourself and kind of like get with the program? Right? That's the energy I'm feeling for my Capricornians. But let go of control issues. Release the fire. Simmer the fire a little bit, okay? Bring it to a simmer. Not a full rage, but just a simmer. Keep it hot, but just understanding. Find some compassion for your Emperor, okay? Find some compassion for other people and what they have to go through energetically, right? Because, you know, again, and I'll say this so many times, we all evolve at our own energetic speed and our own energetic level, all of that. We are co-creating with the universe in every second and every moment. We cannot heal for other people. We cannot change other people. People have to want to change for themselves. So this is you standing in this Queen of Wands energy, like, I'm ready with the passion. I'm ready when you are. I'm open and waiting. Like, I'm ready to have this spiritual connection. I kind of want this to happen now. Like, it's very impatient energy. And it's like you're watching this Emperor like, okay, the swords have been in there. You've bled all the way out. You've overthinked it. Like, When are you going to get to this Ace of Swords, the clarity? But it's allowing the situation to unfold naturally, okay? So let them sit there with the swords in them. Let them kind of marinate in that energy, Capricornians, okay? And trust that it will all work out, right? Free yourself from waiting for them to come to you, right? Or free yourself from that impatient energy and just trust that it's all happening in divine timing. And I know that is so much easier than said than done, but it is true. Like, if it's something you truly want, you know you're spiritually deserving of it, you know that it's meant for you, you know it's a connection, you know this is the job you want, this is the career, these are the friends, this is the family dynamic you want, this is the love relationship, then you've got to allow them to go through their process and allow it to happen naturally without any interference and without that energy of, because if this is a spiritual connection for you, they can definitely pick up on your energy. Not to say you want to shield them from what you're feeling, but just making sure that you're not letting it go to a toxic place or a place where it's unhealthy, right? And that you're giving them the space to have this process unfold naturally between the two of you. Anything else for control issue? Ooh, right to my mouth. Wow. Yeah, this definitely confirms. So I just had a very interesting revelation about this Lover's card in this particular deck. You see how she's looking up to the divine? And the feminine energy is looking up to the divine. And behind them, yes, their bush is filled with apples and leaves, and it's all green. You got the Kundalini snake, the wisdom snake, the healing snake, the process, right? The journey, the ever evolving circle type of energy, looking up to the divine. But then look at the masculine energy. They're looking down, not a lot popping off on their little tree branch, right? Almost looks like the whole tree's on fire. So they would have to start over. And it's like the feminine energy is looking to the divine like, so when are they going to wake up? It's almost like the masculine energy is sleeping, right? Or not fully awakened to the divine presence that's around them. The feminine energy is, that's why she's looking up to it. This is why the masculine energy, is looking down, not awake. Not fully awake or aware of this connection and what is present and around them. And I think that that's what you're kind of waiting for them to awaken. Oh, wow. For them to awaken in that way, mentally, to have a new mental scape, a new perspective, to reinvent their minds around what you have going on spiritually. So this is definitely a divine connection. This is that confirmation. But it's a situation where the feminine energy is wide awake. And the masculine energy is struggling to lift their eyes open, right? They're still a bit asleep. Okay, cool. So let go of control issues. I'll say that again. It is a divine connection. But like this masculine energy has to figure it out themselves. They have to come up from that 10 of Swords. They have to want to reinvent their own mind, their own life in order for this situation to work, okay? They have to align with that divine energy themselves. Anything else for let go of control issues? Ooh, thank you so much. Yes, the sun. Absolutely. It's positive. It's gonna happen, Capricornians. So my feminine Capricornians who are just like, I am so fed up right now with this divine connection or this soulmate or this twin flame or, you know, this boss, this career. Like, I can't even last it any longer. Like, nothing's moving, nothing's awakening, nothing's shifting. This is that stay optimistic about your love life. The sun's coming. It's on its way. It's a positive thing. Wherever that masculine energy is, again, whether that's even within you or connected to another person, it's positive. Don't look like, okay, there it is, right? Don't look down on this connection that you have, Capricornians, as like, oh, this is a waste of time. Oh, this, you know, will never happen. It's like that thought pattern, not being optimistic, being pessimistic about it, is what's going to keep them in this 10 of Swords and not help them get to the Ace of Swords. Trust and believe that God gave you this connection for a reason, that it's positive. It's meant to bring in light, illumination, enlightenment, freedom, peace, joy, warmth. It's meant for a purpose. You just have to allow it to happen naturally. Allow this also for me is like allow the universe to illuminate them, right? Because technically, if you want to even think about that, it's like this person with the 10 of Swords should be dead, right? Completely dead. 10 swords in your body, you're for surely dead. But then this is kind of like their rebirth in a way. It's like they then turn into this little boy again who's happy, who's excited on the white horse with the passion and the red and the truth and the sunflowers. Like, so if they're going through a process, Capricornians, so the best thing that you can do is just send them loving energy. Now, sending love and energy, you can love them from afar. It doesn't mean go in there and save them from it. No, allow them the space to do it on their own, but just send them that supportive energy. Like, you know, if you have that telepathic communication, try to send them loving thoughts, like encouragement. Like, you can do it. You got this. Like, let go of the control of it happening the way that you want it to happen. This is like, Spirit, I'd like this person to wake up because I want to do this now, not later. And Spirit's like, yeah, but they're going through something. It's going to be fine. Let us just illuminate what's happening. Let them find their own sun. Let them find their own joy. And then they'll come and connect with you. Okay? Now, I'm so sorry if I triggered anybody. Please understand that I am only just a messenger, allowing what the divine is channeling into me to come to you. If this is triggering for you, I totally understand. Just know that that's just a space you want to throw love at for yourself, okay? So love yourself through that moment, through those feelings. But feel it. Totally feel it. The more you feel it, the more it can heal, okay? Yeah. Knight of Wands. Absolutely. Okay? Queen of Wands here. Capricornians. My feminine Capricornians. You are like, I want this to happen now, tomorrow, as in yesterday. Why is this not like I can just hear it, like you're thinking about it. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. I did this. I cleaned this. I thought about this. I got rid of this. I set this free. I shed this skin. You know, I aligned. It's like, we gotta like breathe it out. Like I said, you're going to feel very, very heavy in your mental energy, very active in your mental energy. Do your very best to not let that mental overload push you into doing hasty, fast, right? Like rush in, rush out type of decisions and movements and actions, okay? Allow this to happen naturally. I cannot stress that enough because it's positive. Look, you got the Lovers and the Sun. It's going to happen. You just have to let this person go through their evolution. Let this job shift things around for you. You know, go through a process that they need to go through, right? Allow yourself to just breathe. Find peace and happiness. I know, and it's hard. I know it's hard to hear. It's hard to do. But the more you just try to just find joy in the current moment, as opposed to like living in that third eye energy, living in your mind and living in the foresight of like, okay, I know this is supposed to happen and I want it to be this and I just want to get there and I'm so excited and da-da-da-da. It's coming from a genuine place, Capricornians. This is no dig towards you at all. It's totally understandable. But when it comes to divine connections, they have to happen in divine timing. And everybody has free will. So you also have to deal with that as a variable and a factor. You could do all the alignment, all the spiritual work, all the shadow work, everything perfect on time, go with the flow, right? But if the person you are in this partnership with did not do their part or chose a different path, that is something that has to be worked out. That's something they're going to have to go down that path, figure out that, oh, made a detour, this is not where I'm supposed to be, and then get themselves back on the path and then meet up with you. Like, it's a process, okay? It is, yes. It's a process that's teaching you patience, Queen of Wands, my Capricornians, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. You're harnessing that energy very strongly right now, or at least for Aqua season, right? It's teaching you patience. Okay, so allow it to happen naturally. All right. Let's look into free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Exactly. Like, you don't want to sit there and wait around for someone to do their spiritual work or harbor any emotions, because that's only going to build resentment, right? It's only going to build anger. That's only going to build dissonance and a disconnect. Try to just focus in on yourself, right? Be the Queen of Cups, looking at your cup of love. Make sure that it's good, it's clean, you're awesome. You feel good about it. Sip from it yourself if you want. Like, totally get into your own vibe. And then I bet you by the time you're fully into it, it'll rush in just like this. You got 2 nights. It'll be quick, fast, in a hurry. You'll be like, oh, wow, that didn't take too long. Okay? It's like watching a pot of water boil is what they just told me. Like, don't watch the pot. Go wipe down the counter, chop up the veggies, you know, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Get the eggs out, you know, whatever. I don't know. I had to bring out the eggs, but okay. Let's look into free yourself, y'all, and then we will get into the angel, or the goddess oracle deck, okay? Ancestors, thank you so much. That's absolutely too many. But what do Capricorns need to know about freeing themselves this season? Beautiful. Yeah. What did I say? Death and transformation. Your emperor is going through a transformative process. Yes, they may have Scorpio in their chart, okay? They may also have Leo in their chart, or they may be a Gemini, okay? Or Capricorn, or even Aries. Emperor can also be Aries. Yeah, heavy Scorpio for sure. And you know, back in Scorpio season, my guides kept telling me that Scorpio energy is going to last all the way through Capricorn season. So you're coming out of this sort of deep underworld, trying to look at the shadow. What's wrong? What cup do I choose? Where did I go wrong? You know, what have I chosen in my past? This is like looking at past cups you've received or you've taken and like transforming from that, like learning the lesson. Like, okay. Because one thing I do love about this particular death card, and how I like to see it and how my guides have shown it to me, which I feel is really awesome, is this person here that's dead being kind of trampled and walked over by the horse. This is that old skin, that old mentality, that old lifestyle, those old habits, those insecurities, whatever the case may be, right? Anything that you've been forced to shed and transform through. And then it's like they've gone to the underworld. They've let that die. You've died. You've fallen into the underworld. You come back up triumphant because you're on a white horse. But it's like you've mastered that shadow that you've killed. And you now come in the form, in the name of transformation, in the name of blooming, in the name of life, in the name of learning. You're moving forward. You were triumphant in learning how to conquer an aspect of your shadow energy, right? And what that aspect was facing your past. This is what I'm getting with this 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is usually like emotional confusion, but this I'm getting facing your past. So the divine might be bringing you through past love relationships, past friendships, past family dynamic situations where you've chosen a path. You chose which way to go. And it's like now the divine is pulling you to learn about that. Like, take what you loved about the choices you make, take what you didn't love about the choices you make, take that with you and transform that into something new. Like, walk as a new person, step up into your power as a new person. And I think I'm particularly talking to the Emperor, so if you identify with the Emperor reading this, this is a little bit for you. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time to pull up out of this 10 of Swords energy and find your sun. Take back control of your life. Be back in that power. This is solar plexus energy as well. Finding your self-confidence again, your vitality, okay? So keep that in mind. Like, you've grown from all of these past mistakes is what they want me to say. You've grown from all the past mistakes. You don't have to keep yourself blocked off or locked up or trapped in past situations. Or it's like almost like, okay, let's say in the past you messed up in a relationship, right? You cheated, or, you know, you did something, you said some really mean things, or whatever the case may be. You did something that made it end, right? And you feel really guilty about that. You've almost like fenced yourself in and pulled this barrier of, oh, I'm this person, or oh, I'll never learn, or oh, I've just made so many bad choices and now I can't go anywhere because I'm going to keep making bad choices. Like, all of that energy is this 10 of Swords, and that's what got to stop. That's what got to change. That's what has to evolve, right? With the sun. The sun grows everything. Everything grows with the sun. The sun is so essential to life, right? The world without the sun is dark, cold, nothing. Okay? So needing to bring back that illumination of, oh, I am a changed person. Oh, I have conquered those mistakes. Oh, I'm very aware, so I know I won't do that again. Rather than falling back into, oh my gosh, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I don't know what to do. And oh, I just feel, it's like, it's time to take back control of your life, Emperors. Okay. And this again, Capricornians, this could be you. You could be both. But it's time to take back control of your life in that aspect where you're not letting your choices or things that you've done in the past, you're not letting your past control you anymore. You've evolved past that, or evolving past that this season, okay? Yeah. 5 of Cups. Moving past, evolving any type of disappointment. Like I said, thank you, Spirit. Like I said, looking back on those past cups, those past choices when it comes to emotional connections, feeling the confusion about it, seeing what went wrong, like, oh, right? Yeah, like, oh, nope, that was snake energy. Oh, nope, that was a dragon. No, this was like an actual person. This person I didn't even pay attention to, like I ignored them. This, I chose the riches. This is my home, I went with the home. It's just that type of thing. I wanted the victory. Like, you're looking at the different reasons why you've connected with all of these people. 7 people might be, whatever, even if it's more, but you're looking at those past connections and saying, okay, why was I there? Why were they there in my life? Why was I attracted to it? You're doing that type of thing and having to transform that disappointment in those cups not working out or not being what was real for you or what you needed, and letting that go, right? Taking back control of your life, not being controlled by your past anymore. It cannot control you anymore, especially in Aquarius season. This is such a, it's that momentum is building. I can feel it in the collective. And it's like the more that people try to hold on to the past, the more that people try to beat themselves up, keep themselves trapped, like have that pessimism. It's like gonna only keep you in that karmic cycle of having to learn those lessons again, right? You're gonna only attract people who are gonna teach you those lessons. So stay optimistic about your love life. Let go of control issues and free yourself. Free yourself from this disappointment, okay? Transform through that. And you can do it. It's hard work, yes, but it's so worth it. Like once you finally like, wow, that doesn't like affect me anymore. Like, okay, now I trust myself. Like, feels so good. Feels so, so good, okay? Yeah, look at that. King of Wands. Counterparts on the table with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. Yes. So for my feminine Capricornians, this King of Wands may have shown up more than once through multiple people in your past. That I know what I want you, I'm going for it, I'm passionate. It's also a very confident energy. They know what they bring to the table. They know that they know what they're doing. They know that they know your energy. You know what I'm saying? They know your energy. They gonna study you. They gonna watch you. It's that passion, right? That very strong passion, deep spiritual connection. Maybe not even deep. It could be a shallow spiritual connection. But it's just very, very passionate, very fiery. But just as quickly as it comes in, just like this night, is just as quickly as it can come out. And sometimes the King of Wands is notorious for sparking flames, right? Like, oh yeah, that was fun. And then just kind of pulling back once the flame burns out. And that is part of that emotional confusion, right? Or that part of the lessons learned. Learning the lessons about this King of Wands energy, okay? This is also could be, someone that you were connected with that might have caused a lot of emotional turmoil for you or disappointment, right? But you got to free yourself. And then, that's so funny. Then we have the counterpart to the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Yeah. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This is you, whether you're my Emperor or my feminine Capricornians or whatever. Masculine Capricorn, doesn't matter. This is you going, okay, yes, I've been disappointed and I want to change. I want to let go of that. Okay, wow, look at all of the options that I chose in the past. None of that fits me anymore. Now I'm in my power, right? Now I know what I want spiritually. Now I know what I'm passionate about. Now I'm in control of that passion because I've gone through the death process, Scorpio, right? This is also Scorpionic energy for me. You could definitely be dealing with someone who has heavy Scorpio in their chart. And now I'm in control of my one cup. That's for me, right? And it's interesting, right? The Queen of Cups, if they were together, right? The King and Queen of Cups, he's super focused on her, right? She's not looking at him at all. And that's actually attractive to a King of Cups because it's like it gives them the opportunity to feel good about what they have in their cup. But if you're constantly looking at a King of Cups, like, where's the love? Where are you giving to? Where are you going? You know, that makes them kind of pull in a little bit because they are emotional. And not emotional in a bad way, but because they're so in tune with emotional energy, they'll kind of pick out and feed off of, or not feed off of, but pick up on that energy of like anxiety or just that anticipation. So the fact that this Queen of Cups is like, I'm just focused on my self-cup, my own love, because it's so pretty and it's so nice and it tastes so good. And, you know, this is the best cup of love ever. Like that type of vibe pulls in a King of Cups. So I love that. I absolutely love that you have the matching too. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and you got the Lovers and the Sun. So this could also be a situation, like if you are in a twin flame or divine counterpart situation or, you know, a very strong soulmate connection where it's like your masculine energy matches their feminine energy, your feminine energy matches their masculine energy. So that would make you then a dynamic pair, right? The Lovers. And that's why it would be positive because each way where you balance, right? Freeing this masculine energy here. And I really feel like I'm talking to my masculine, either Capricorn-Aquariuses or cross-watchers, cross-watching for a feminine Capricorn-Aquarius. Whoever's identifying with this Emperor. This is you needing to free yourself from this Ten of Swords, right? But this, my feminine Capricornians, staying optimistic and letting go of control issues about this Emperor who shows up as a King of Cups and a King of Wands, so they could fire water, a lot of fire and water in their chart possibly. Having faith and optimism and letting go of the control of timing. When is it going to happen? I want them to rush in now. Letting that go, allowing them to transform through their emotional energy, to have an emotional transformation so that they can stand strong in their King of Wands energy and their King of Cups energy to bring balance, bring balance to their Emperor energy, boom, so that they can start a new beginning with you or work on something new with you or work towards a connection with you. Okay? And they will want to come in quick. Like as soon as they hit King of Wands, King of Cups mastery, it's going to be like, woo, all right, hey, because they've been watching. You see how intensely this King of Cups is like focused forward? You see how intensely this King of Wands is focused forward? Yes, and it's like, it's interesting too, this King of Cups, it's like their legs are crossed. So they're not going to necessarily lead with like, it's like this combination of not only am I emotionally strong and in control, but then you see this King of Wands whose legs is like wide open apart. This is like that BDE energy. And yes, I did say BDE. If you do not know what that is, go ahead and hit that Google. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm with it in that way. Like I got it like that. So let me just go ahead and also show you my softer side. So I think that's something, that a balance that this Emperor is trying to find, right? Because they might have just been super money focused or materials focused, which would kind of leave the work of getting through that emotional turmoil from their past or just clearing up, you know, any type of energetic Klingons from the past. So like if they have unhealed emotional feelings or traumas and that type of thing, that was kind of being pushed off to the side to really like get into the material. But now the universe is pushing them to come up out of this Ten of Swords when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to thinking about relationships, and step into a more balanced energy. Okay? Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I hope that all made sense. I do kind of feel like I was talking a mile a minute. Whew. But I think you can slow these videos down too if that's the case. All right, let's check in with the Goddess Oracle deck. Yes, masculine energies, Goddess energy helps you as well. Like I said, we do have masculine and feminine energies within all of us, right? We can harness both. So this just helps us connect with that more emotional, since my emperors are going through an emotional transformation. And I just strongly feel like Aquarian energy is really about getting that clarity, finding that inner strength, right? To be your quirky, unique self, think about things in a unique way, different approaches as well, like shaking things up. Aquarians are often in the outlier society of the world, right? Like when it comes to people, they much rather be that one in a million than a million, you know what I'm saying? A part of the million, that type of thing. So goddess energy, I think, is just going to help bring some balance in for everybody for this season. Okay, so thank you so much, goddesses, for being here. Who is here and what do Capricorns need to know? Butterfly maiden. Y'all, I'm done. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. I mean, I can't make this up. You saw that fly out of my hand. Like, allow that butterfly. You've been in the caterpillar. That's that Ten of Swords caterpillar vibes, right? Go ahead and transform, masculine energies. Allow your masculine energy to transform and step into that King of Wands, King of Cups vibration. Beautiful. Dana, High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Okay? I think this is a call, again, for the Queen of Wands energy. When you start feeling that, trust in yourself. Trust that you know what you're going through. Again, if any doubt starts creeping in, you know yourself. You know what you're going through. You know your experiences, right? This also might be a way of release for you as well, Capricornians, where you might want to talk about it with somebody, or at least share your experience, or just get into a volunteer mode. That might be that creative thing you can get into. Start volunteering, sharing your wisdom, right? Helping others with your energy is going to help distract you from this transformation that has to happen with the masculines in divine timing, okay? Anything for Stay Optimistic, goddesses? Thank you so much for being here. Anything for optimistic for Capricornians for Aqua season? Wow, that came out. Ooh, I love that. Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Just like I said, volunteering. So for my feminine Capricornians, even for my masculines, right? If you know you're good with children, this could be a good outlet for you. If you are feeling that urge to like, okay, I just want to rush in and I want to help my masculine. If you are in a twin flame, or I want to help my soulmate, I want to get them through, channel all of that into helping some kids, right? Go to your local YMCA and volunteer, or Boys and Girls Club, or rec center, right? Like, try to channel that nurturing that you're wanting to give. Queen of Cups, right? Try to channel that nurturing, King of Cups, into something that will help children, give support to them, maybe even children who are underserved, or, foster kids, or children who don't have families. Like, joining in that way, that's going to help you align and free yourself from this sense and need for control, to allow all this to work through. All right, Capricornians, that was an absolutely amazing reading. I love the energy, so bomb. Like, this is going to be good. Aquarius season is going to be good, so just remember what I said. Maintain, you got this. Stay focused on helping others, using that High Priestess energy, using your knowledge to help enlighten others, but allow this transformation for your masculine energy to happen, okay? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Aqua season. I hope you all, again, had a wonderful birthday. Thank you so much for your patience. Please follow me, or just, if you want to, on Instagram at Cusp of Roses Tarot. Twitter at Cusp of Roses, or Cusp of Roses Tarot on Tumblr. I do post daily galactic affirmations. I did kind of fall off a little bit, but I'm going to get back on soon, so those will all be updated. But again, just thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions, and for being here and joining me for this reading and allowing me to connect with you. All right, I will see you next season, y'all. Namaste.